Aminu Ado Bayero, the deposed 15th Emir of Kano, says he remained the subsisting Emir until all the legal actions he instituted against his removal are concluded. No be small something. I thought they have already ironed this matter. Not until recently when I heard that a court said this, court said that, and the camp of Sanusi jubilating, even Rufai reacts to that judgment. So I was like, I thought, for some time now, everywhere has been so quiet. Not until recently, I think last week or so. So I was kind of shocked that what is going on. So Ado Bayero is still claiming that he's still the Emir of Kano State. The deposed Emir stated this on Sunday while reacting to Saturday's World Press Conference addressed by the Kano State Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General, directing all interested parties in the matter to abide by recent ruling of a court of appeal sitting in Abuja. Sources believe the pronouncement of the commissioner was a subtle directive that the deposed emir should vacate the Nasarawa Palace he was presently occupying, which is located close to the Kano Government House. The Court of Appeal at Friday set aside an earlier judgment of a federal high court sitting in Kano and directed that the case to be reopened in order to give fair hearing to all parties in the case. The ruling of the court appeal had elicited jubilation in the camp of the reinstated 16th Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi, as they interpreted to mean a victory for the Emir. I don't talk so. I don't say they were jubilating here and there. Responding to the Court of Appeal ruling on behalf of the deposed Emir during a media briefing held at Nasarawa residency of the deposed Emir, Aminu Dambapa, one of the Kano kingmakers who initiated the litigation in question, said the jubilation by Sanusi supporters was uncalled for. Dambapa said that anyone jubilating over the Court of Appeal ruling simply does not even understand the ruling, as the deposed still Emir remained the recognized Emir of Kano. He revealed that the deposed Emir's legal team would be filing unnecessary papers of appeal against the Court of Appeal ruling at the Supreme Court on Monday 13th of January 2025. Dambapa explained that there are 3 different cases pending before various courts regarding the Emirate issue, pointing out that the fueling jubilation was just one of the cases. We call this brief this morning to clarify the issue, making wave that Emir Sanusi was victorious in the ongoing Kano Emirate lawsuit following last Friday ruling of the Court of Appeal, which sat in Abuja. He said, "Our position on this is that there is no iota of truth in this. The only ruled that the case should be reopened by the Federal High Court that ruled on the appeal case does not even have jurisdiction over the matter. Since the ruling was that the case should be reassigned by the Kano Chief Judge to another state high court to be adjudicated upon, no one can claim to have won the case, as we have since instructed our lawyers to appeal the ruling at the Supreme Court. The second thing is that if you look at the second case that was instituted by the State Commissioner for Justice and the Kano State House of Assembly at the Kano State High Court, which the who presided over the case, granted all the prayers of the litigants, in which we have also appealed. They cannot say they have won." Dambapa said that the deposed Emir is ready to seek justice over his removal up to the Supreme Court with the hope of getting justice. Okay. Nobody want back down. They want to see to the end of this whole thing. The kingmaker is traditionally more important than politicians when it comes to making a king. Aminu Ado is the right emir of Kano. Is he not a politician that instituted him there? Not king of cards enthroned by politicians. Who enthroned him? This Ado Bayero. Is he not the same politician? For God's sake, which kind justice does the deposed emir Ado Bayero needs again? He should please stop raining insult on the royal stool of revered Kano Emirates and say enough of this legal royal tussle that only brings embarrassment upon embarrassment, royal division upon royal division, royal acrimony upon royal acrimony. The state government has the power over the king or emir. He should pray that APC will win next election so that the legislator can make another law that will bring him back. If that happens, then it will amount to indiscriminate abuse of political and judicial power over royal sanctity and stability, not only in Kano but in other regions of the entire country at large. Exactly. That should be the best thing. Not say all these politicians. See what is happening in Oyo State again now with the Alafin. Some people said no, it cannot happen. That cannot stand. The governor mentioned somebody's name. They say no, that cannot happen. Until when they leave this traditional whatever with the traditional people, let them handle their case. Once they have true, they just hand them over to the politicians, whether in terms of payments and all of that. But when it comes to appointing or installing, politicians should not be involved. Should not be involved. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.